See if the foundation can help. Everyone, this is Fernando. He's the dance teacher here.
There's no thing about Mexicans. I'm just saying we should be funding Americans. Hi.
Dreams is shaping up to be one of the most intriguing upcoming films on the horizon, a project that blends emotional storytelling with psychological intensity in a way that feels both intimate and cinematic. The film has quietly built anticipation through early announcements and industry chatter, positioning itself as a character-driven drama wrapped inside a suspenseful, almost surreal atmosphere. From the very beginning, Dreams has been described as a movie that explores ambition, memory, and the fragile line between aspiration and obsession. It's not just a story about chasing success. It's about what those dreams cost and how far someone is willing to go before losing themselves completely. At its core, Dreams centers on a protagonist whose life appears ordinary on the surface, but is driven by a deep internal hunger for something greater. The narrative unfolds in layers, gradually revealing the emotional wounds, past decisions, and unresolved relationships that shape the character's present. Instead of relying on loud spectacle, the film leans into tension that builds slowly, scene by scene. The tone is described as atmospheric and immersive, using silence, visual symbolism, and shifting perspectives to pull the audience inside the main character's mind. As the story progresses, reality begins to blur with imagination, and viewers are left questioning what is real and what might be a projection of fear, desire, or regret. The production behind Dreams has been carefully assembled, bringing together filmmakers known for crafting emotionally resonant stories. The director attached to the project has a reputation for drawing nuanced performances from actors and creating visually striking yet grounded worlds. Early updates suggest that the creative vision focuses heavily on mood and character, psychology rather than conventional plot twists. Cinematography is expected to play a major role, with lighting and framing used to reflect the shifting mental state of the central character. Soft, dreamlike sequences are rumored to contrast with stark, almost clinical moments of reality, reinforcing the movie's central theme about the instability of perception. Casting announcements have added to the excitement surrounding the film. The lead role is being portrayed by an actor known for intense, emotionally layered performances, someone capable of conveying vulnerability and ambition in equal measure. Supporting cast members reportedly include a mix of established talent and rising performers, creating a dynamic ensemble that adds depth to the story's emotional landscape. Each character is said to represent a different facet of the protagonist's journey: encouragement, doubt, temptation, and consequence, making the relationships feel symbolic without losing authenticity. The chemistry between the actors is expected to be one of the film's strongest elements. Plot details that have emerged paint Dreams as a story about an individual chasing a long-held ambition that begins to consume every aspect of life. What starts as inspiration slowly transforms into obsession. The characters' relationships strain under the weight of that pursuit, and small compromises gradually escalate into life-altering decisions. The film reportedly uses recurring dream sequences not just as stylistic devices, but as narrative clues, hinting at truths the character refuses to confront while awake. These sequences are described as visually poetic, sometimes beautiful, sometimes unsettling, always loaded with meaning. As the line between dream and reality fades, the audience experiences the same uncertainty that grips the protagonist. Emotionally, Dreams aims to resonate with anyone who has ever felt torn between personal desire and responsibility. It explores the universal fear of failure and the intoxicating pull of success. The script is said to balance quiet introspection with moments of sharp confrontation, where buried truths surface in powerful dialogue exchanges. Instead of offering easy answers, the story invites viewers to reflect on their own ambitions and the sacrifices they've made along the way. The film's emotional arc reportedly builds toward a climax that is both surprising and deeply personal. Focusing less on spectacle and more on emotional revelation, music is expected to be another defining element of Dreams. Early reports suggest a score that blends haunting melodies with subtle electronic undertones, creating a soundscape that mirrors the shifting emotional terrain of the story. Rather than overpowering scenes, the music is designed to amplify tension and heighten intimacy. Silence also plays a significant role, with certain sequences allowing ambient sounds and breathing space to carry the emotional weight. This restrained approach aims to immerse viewers fully in the protagonist's internal world. Release plans place Dreams in a competitive window, positioning it as a film that could appeal to both mainstream audiences and critics. The timing suggests confidence in its emotional impact and storytelling strength. Industry insiders have hinted that the film may attract attention during awards conversations, particularly for performance and cinematography. And the combination of a character-focused narrative and a visually distinctive style makes it stand out among more action-driven releases scheduled around the same period. The first trailer reportedly emphasizes mood over plot revelation. Instead of outlining the entire story, it teases fragmented images, late-night cityscapes, quiet arguments, moments of triumph, and unsettling flashes of dreamlike imagery. The editing is described as rhythmic and atmospheric, building curiosity without giving away key turning points. Dialogue snippets hint at the protagonist's inner conflict, while lingering shots suggest emotional isolation even in crowded spaces. The trailer's tone reinforces the idea that Dreams is less about external action and more about internal transformation behind the scenes. Production updates indicate a collaborative environment where actors were encouraged to explore their characters deeply. Improvisation reportedly played a role in certain emotionally charged scenes, allowing performances to feel raw and authentic. The director's commitment to realism extended to location choices, with real environments used to ground the story's more surreal elements. This blend of authenticity and dreamlike stylization is central to the film's identity. As anticipation builds, Dreams continues to spark discussion about its themes and tone. Some see it as a psychological drama with thriller elements, while others interpret it as a modern character study about ambition in a high-pressure world. What remains consistent across updates is the emphasis on emotional honesty. The film does not aim to glamorize obsession. Instead, it explores the consequences of letting dreams define identity entirely. In doing so, it offers a cautionary yet empathetic portrait of a person caught between aspiration and reality. The narrative structure reportedly avoids straightforward chronology, moving between present-day events and fragmented memories. This nonlinear approach mirrors the way memory and dreams function, reinforcing the film's thematic core. Each flashback is said to reveal new layers of motivation, slowly reshaping how viewers interpret earlier scenes. By the time the final act unfolds, the accumulated emotional weight is expected to feel earned and transformative. Ultimately, Dreams positions itself as more than just a movie about ambition. It is a meditation on identity, self-worth, and the fragile boundary between hope and delusion. Through layered performances, atmospheric visuals, and emotionally charged storytelling, it seeks to immerse audiences in a journey that feels deeply personal yet universally relatable. As its release approaches, excitement continues to grow around what promises to be a haunting, thought-provoking cinematic experience that lingers long after the credits roll.